CWTAP and White Eagle Marketing attest that the opinions and offers expressed on the individual programs broadcast on the station are those of the participants only, and not necessarily those of the staff, management, or ownership of CWTAP or White Eagle Marketing. It's time for CSCGLV TV, the cancer support community of the Greater Lehigh Valley's weekly television program, right here on CWTAP. And now, here's your host, James J. Pepe.
Hi everybody, James J. Pepe here with CSCGLV TV and the new James J. Pepe Goes Local. Today we are at the Boutique for Hope sale. It's the first of 5 days of shopping extravaganza. This is a resale event that benefits the cancer support community Greater Lehigh Valley, St. Luke's Cancer Center, and St. Luke's Hospice. We're going to take you around the place so you get to see everything. We're going to talk to some people who are going to be coming in on this premiere day to do some shopping. We're also going to talk to a few of the volunteers that make this great event exactly what it is. Come on for the ride. Let's hit it. Okay, this is James Pepe here. We are outside the start of the Boutique for Hope sale. We've probably got about a good half hour, 40 minutes before those doors open. But we have some people in line that came out early because it is premiere day. So let's get to know a few of them. And your name?
Ann Zhang. Susan Free. Mary Beth Free.
All right.
Kathy Farr.
Oh, and Kathy's just off camera. But we have a group of sisters here. We have a few that come out every year and one newbie. So, first of all, what made you come out to Boutique, starting, the very first time, and then why do you keep coming back?
Well, first of all, it's a great rummage sale. But second of all, it's a good cause. And you put the two of those together, and why not?
Okay. Excellent. And, what are your thoughts on the Boutique? We're, at a new location this year compared to last year and a few years before, but you're still here coming out.
Better than last year.
I'm hoping it's better than last year. It's just fun.
Well, I can tell you, I've been inside. It flows pretty well. You're going to go in. There's lots of stuff when you first walk in. And then all down this side building, all the rooms, they're filled by category. So you should be able to find everything pretty easy. So if you need shoes, you go to the shoe section. When you want toys, the toy section.
What if you don't really need
Now, just off camera before we started, you're not from around here, or you're not from here now. So where'd you come in from?
I came in from the DFW area in Texas, so I moved there about 15 years ago, and I come visit my sisters, and I came here. I was very glad that I was coming out now, because for years now, I'd come visit, and I'd be like, oh, where'd you get that? Oh, at the Boutique. Where'd you get that? At the Boutique. And I'm like, what is this Boutique? So I'm finally here for the Boutique, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we appreciate you coming out, and just think, somebody from Texas came just for the Boutique. It just so happened her sisters were here.
Yeah.
Coincidence, but hey, all the way from Texas. Thank you so much for coming out to this event.
And brought an empty suitcase.
An empty suitcase. That means one to fill up to take back.
Yes.
So thank you so much for coming out year after year to support our cancer community through St. Luke's and Cancer Support Community Greater Lehigh Valley. Have a great day shopping.
Thank you very much. Yep, take care. God bless.
Thank you. All right. Okay, James Pepe back with another couple of our shoppers just before they open the doors. We're about 45 minutes away from the premiere day starting up. And I'm joined by
Martha Moore Westbrook
and
Melissa Kahn.
All right, now these are two longtime shoppers of the Boutique. So how long have you been coming out to Boutique?
Over 20 years.
20 years, and you?
I think 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6. Well, we know who the winner is in this battle over here. But good. So if you can just tell our audience at home, why do you come out to this event year after year?
Well, St. Luke's Cancer Centers benefit from this event, and the monies are spread across all of the different entities that help people. And almost everyone here at the sale, either the volunteers or the people coming, have been touched by cancer in some way in their lives. They either have a family member, know someone, or have been, recovered themselves. And there's just something about the whole camaraderie of this type of an event. It's very different from other like rummage sales, because there's a connection here. People want to connect. And of course, it's a wonderful bargain too. They have great things. They donate wonderful things, but it's all like this whole recycling of love and wonderful things.
Excellent. Now you've 20 plus years,
Yes.
5 or 6. So what made you come out the first time?
Well, Martha talked me into it. She kept telling me, there's this great sale. Look at these great things I got. And I was like, okay. So I had to, take off from work and come down. I live in the Poconos, so I had to, it's an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, and totally worth it. Seeing some of the same volunteers year after year, they're in it with their hearts. They're in it because they believe in this cause, and really, so do I. I mean, I have a family member who was affected by cancer, so I understand that struggle and how hard that can be, and that's why I'm here. I mean, the search for treasures, sure, but to support the cause, yes.
Well, that's excellent. And, you're going to be heading inside. We're at a new location this year. We're at the St. Luke's property on Brookside Road, just next door to the Buckeye Tavern. So the good news is you can go in. You can do a lot of shopping in a great layout. Everything from women's and men's clothes to toys to holiday to sporting goods to housewares galore. So they're right. Plenty of treasures to be found in that vintage boutique area, but also everyday items are here to be had. And, as mentioned, between Cancer Support Community Greater Lehigh Valley, St. Luke's Cancer Center, and St. Luke's Hospice, the 3 beneficiaries from all the sales this weekend, you're helping people who have been touched by cancer. And, we always say, unfortunately, everybody has been in some way. And people like this coming out year after year, community supporting community. And that's what we like to see.
Yep, that's the real treasure in Macungie here. So come on out, check it out. You won't be disappointed.
Thank you so much for your time, ladies. Enjoy the sale and good luck on your finds.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, James Pepe here. We're still towards the tail end of the waiting line to get in for the 50th anniversary of the Boutique for Hope. And on this 50th anniversary, it's great to be able to stand here with a first-timer. So first, your name?
My name is Kim Morris.
Kim, thanks for joining us here at the Boutique for Hope. And if you can, just tell us a little bit about where you're from.
I'm from Central New Jersey. It was about an hour and a half to get here. Hopefully there won't be much traffic by the time I go back. But I heard about it and I thought I'd check it out, and it supports a good cause, so why not?
Okay. Well, this is a great interview because, first of all, I'm a Jersey boy myself from Toms River. Alex behind the camera is a Middletown guy. So we have a little Jersey crew going here. So first, welcome to the Lehigh Valley.
Thank you.
And if you can, just from all the way in Central New Jersey, how did you hear about the boutique?
I believe I heard about it on Facebook sometime last year, and it just stuck in my mind a little bit, and I did a little bit of investigation, and I found it was starting today, and I have off, so I figured I'd come out and check you guys out.
Well, this is great. It's the premiere day, which means you're going to get first crack at a lot of the good stuff in there. Now, I'll let you in. I've been inside, seen it all. A lot of really good stuff, from the clothes to the housewares to antiques. So whatever you might need, this is a spot for it.
I think it would be a really cool idea if you escorted me in there right now and you could get my first-time experience.
I would if I could, but the people guarding the door would have a little bit of an issue with
We're
that.
from Jersey, we got that, okay?
That means we got to find a way through the side door.
All right.
But so, you're out here, and, part of our little chat just before we started the interview was the funds go to Cancer Support Community Greater Lehigh Valley, St. Luke's Cancer Center, and St. Luke's Hospice. So, everybody in this line and inside with people that volunteer, we've all been touched by cancer in some way.
Recently.
So coming out here, how is that important to you?
Well, some people just suffer so badly before, they go up and meet their maker. And it's a shame. So anything you can do to help give them some comfort and ease their situation, why not?
Yep, and what's great is, with the Cancer Center, that's where they're going for their treatment. There's the hospice in case those services are needed. And a Cancer Support Community, we provide free social and emotional support for anybody impacted. So what's great is everybody in our community who has heard those words, you have cancer, or sat next to somebody, or who knows, they're able to take advantage in several ways of what you're coming out here to do today.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. So, thank you again for coming out all the way from Jersey. See, we don't use the word new when you're from there. It's just Jersey.
That's right.
So thank you so much for coming out. We look forward to seeing you inside. Hope you find some great deals, some great items, and have a great day. And thank you so much for supporting our cancer community.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
All right. Okay. That's it for the outside portion. We're going to head back inside, take a look at some of the items, give you a sneak peek on what's in those rooms, and tell you what's to come this week.
Spring has sprung at Azar Supermarket, 3131 Linden Street in Bedlam. They've still got their fantastic selection of the freshest, ripest fruits and vegetables, much of it grown right here at home in Pennsylvania. Visit that meat counter with chicken, beef, lamb, and halal products, along with olives, mezza, cheese, and much more. In addition to that great produce, stop by in the month of May and stock up on all your spring and summer floral needs. From hanging baskets to planters and herbs to veggies and more, Azar Supermarket, 3131 Linden Street in Bedlam, is your one-stop shop for home gardening needs. Azar's is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Shop Azar's, 3131 Linden Street in Bedlam for great value.
The Blue Ridge Flea Market, located directly off Route 33 in Saylorsburg, is celebrating its 50th year of operation in 2026. With over 100 vendors each weekend, the Blue Ridge Flea Market is a treasure trove of rare collectibles, produce, and many other new and used items. The Blue Ridge Flea Market is open on Saturday and Sunday from 6:30 until 3 p.m. For more information, visit their website at BlueRidgeFleaMarket.com. That's BlueRidgeFleaMarket.com. They're located directly off Route 33 in Saylorsburg. Come find your treasure this weekend.
Superior Hardware, located at 400 South 3rd Street in Bangor, is your go-to source for home improvement supplies in the Slate Belt. With a variety of tools, screws, nuts, bolts, and more, Superior Hardware is the place to shop for your hardware needs. Superior Hardware offers a full line of Milwaukee tools, the highest quality power tools available. In addition to their in-store offerings, Superior Hardware ships nationwide via their website, www.superiorhardwarebangor.com. So you don't even have to live in the Slate Belt or drive to Bangor to sample all that Superior Hardware has to offer. Superior Hardware is open Monday to Friday from 7 till 5, Saturday from 7:30 to 4, and Sunday from 9 to 2. Call them at 610-588-3205 or stop by their location at 400 South 1st Street in Bangor to jumpstart your home improvement projects today. That's Superior Hardware, 400 South 1st Street in Bangor. It's Queen's Nutritional Products, 1450 Pennsylvania Avenue in Allentown. The Novak family, still the proprietors. For a wide variety of high-quality vitamins, supplements, and herbs, shop Queen's Nutritional Products. From vitamin A to zinc and everything in between, the Queen Bee and her busy bees on staff can assist you. Queen's Nutritional Products also has a full line of dry and roasted nuts, dried fruits, and more. That historic nut hut still producing the best nuts and dried fruits in the Lehigh Valley. Queen's Nutritional Products also offers a variety of natural soaps, shampoos, toothpaste, and more because what you put on your body is as important as what you put in it. Queen's Nutritional Products is open Monday through Wednesday and Saturday from 9 until 6, Thursday and Friday from 9 till 7, as well as Sunday from 11 till 4. Seniors get 10% off every day on many items in the store. Visit them online at queensnutrition.shop, or better yet, stop by Queen's Nutritional Products at 1450 Pennsylvania Avenue in Allentown. At PAFootballNews.com, we've got you covered. If you're looking for the best coverage of high school football in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, check out PAFootballNews.com. From schedules to rankings, game coverage to Friday night scoreboard, live streams, and more, PA Football News is the one-stop shop for everything high school football in Pennsylvania. Follow us on Twitter at PAFootballNews and visit us at PAFootballNews.com. We got you covered.
All right, James J. Pepe back inside at the 50th anniversary of the Boutique for Hope resale event. We are now inside the main gymnasium portion where there is wall-to-wall clothing. Right here in this little section I'm in, this is the main women's section. It extends well behind the camera to the far wall. We have racks and racks of clothes, sweaters, jeans, pants, athletic wear. There's tables of t-shirts and slippers. Up on the stage, we have our main boutique area. That's the specialty area. That's where the really nice things that come in go. And that's usually a little more pricey compared to some of the other areas of the room. Behind me, we also have a great men's section. They have polo shirts, shorts, suits, dress jackets, jeans, dress pants. They even have tuxedos here. That's how extensive the list is. They have coats for all seasons. Now, this is the premier resale event, and it's going to go on starting today, which is Tuesday, May 26th, and it's going to go through Saturday. Hours vary, so make sure you go to boutiqueforhope.com to confirm the hours because they do vary. You have some nights through the week, but the Saturday is the special day. That's the bag sale. You come in, you can spend up to $40 for $45 for a large contractor bag, and you fill it. It's the last day of the sale, so you come in, you fill the bag with everything you can. In addition to clothing, we have some other great sections in this building. There's going to be a jewelry section. We're going to have some artwork, both just outside of this room, and there's an entire room with art and antiques. There's a toy room, so you can get plenty of stuff for the kids. There's a shoe room, just filled with women's shoes. There's an accessories room, women's hats, purses, bags, everything you can think of. We have a large housewares section that has everything from plates and utensils to small appliances. There must be 4 or 5 coffee makers to small espresso machines. There's fans, clocks, cookbooks if you're just starting out. There's sporting goods. There are office supplies. There's even a holiday room that's filled with great things for your house, for Halloween, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. Whatever holiday you celebrate, there's going to be stuff here for it. I can even see from here the vintage scary dolls that my sister used to scare me with as a kid. They have some of those, so there are some great finds at the Boutique for Hope sale. You will find, some great things just here on this sweater rack. $8 unless tagged. So most of the things on here, $8. Guys, if you find the suit that fits you, you can get a suit for $30 to $50 instead of going to the store and getting one for $300. So when I tell you there is something for everyone here, you can't go wrong. The best part is everything you purchase, those dollars are going to go to the cancer support community of the greater Lehigh Valley, which offers free social and emotional programs for members of our cancer community, whether it's the person diagnosed with cancer, the caregiver, family members, sometimes even business colleagues, your coworkers. Everybody is impacted, from support groups and one-on-one counseling to healthy mind and healthy body. We're even getting a healthy cooking class going, because sometimes when you're fighting cancer, you need to change the way you eat. So we have somebody coming in to even help with those things. We always say community is stronger than cancer, and it doesn't get more so than here. In addition to CSCGLV, St. Luke's Cancer Center and St. Luke's Hospice are beneficiaries. So 3 great organizations that take care of all the people impacted by a cancer diagnosis are going to be able to continue doing the things we do best. All right. Okay, James Pepe here at the 50th anniversary of the Boutique for Hope. We're minutes away from opening the doors, and we have 2 volunteers here that we're going to touch base with really quickly. We have Vicki and Linda, and Vicki was just telling us that this is her first year volunteering at the boutique. So Vicki, what made you want to come out?
Well, it's both of us. It's our first time. We've both lost people to cancer, and we were looking for a way to start doing some volunteering.
Okay. And Linda, just real quick, how did you hear about Boutique, and that's what made it the destination for you?
There was a representative at our gym, and she did a presentation at the end of one of our classes, and we became interested in doing it.
That's fantastic, and sometimes that's how easy it is to start volunteering in your community. So, Vicki, Linda, thank you so much. I'm going to let you go because you got to prep, because this is the checkout table, which means they've got one of the most important jobs here. So, have fun doing this, and good luck.
Thank you.
James Pepe, we are still inside the Boutique for Hope, minutes away from opening the doors on the 50th anniversary sale. Doors open today at 3. Sale today goes till 8, but for all the hours for Wednesday through Saturday, go to boutiqueforhope.com. That way you get here when doors are open and not when they're shut. I'm here with another volunteer, Jean. Jean has been volunteering for quite some time. So Jean?
5 years.
How long?
5 years.
5 years. And what made you come out that first year to the boutique?
Actually, it was a friend of mine who had been volunteering way more than I have. And she's a cancer survivor, so she encouraged me. We had retired and encouraged me to come out and do it, and I've loved every minute of it.
That's fantastic. Now, 5 years, that's a lot, coming back to the same event every year. So what makes you keep wanting to come back here?
Oh, I just love all the people that I work with. I just love volunteering with everybody. Everybody's so friendly and kind. You get to meet new people, and yeah, it's enjoyable.
Well, that's great. Now, the boutique, there are a lot of departments here.
Yes.
I've run through them a few times already. So just tell us a little bit about your department and what you do here.
Wow. Well, we have a lot in our department, from dishes to home decor to appliances, actually cookbooks, lamps. You can see everything we have. And when we get it, we sort through it. We make sure nothing has any flaws, cracks, anything like that. And then we arrange it and price it.
And that's a great reminder. This team of volunteers, about 400 strong, they spend a good 2 to 3 weeks collecting items from the community and going through to make sure what is being put on display for sale is quality items. The clothing gently used, sometimes brand new. Same thing for the houseware section. Everybody takes great pride in getting this set up for the community. And Jean, by doing this every year, you're helping the cancer community in the greater Lehigh Valley. And on behalf of Cancer Support Community, our friends at St. Luke's are the beneficiaries of this event. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, James J. Pepe here. Our final interview of the day is with the houseware team at the 50th anniversary of the Boutique for Hope. Now, we have part of the team here, and it's led by Susan. So, Susan, first, just want to talk a little bit about, how long have you been volunteering at the boutique?
This is my 3rd year volunteering, so 3rd year, 3rd location, and so I've seen it all, but my third year.
Well, that's good. That means we're keeping you on your toes. New layouts, new shelving units, but hey, keeps it fun. And why do you keep coming back every year?
For me, it's actually personal. I'm a retired RN, and I worked in palliative medicine, so my patients benefit from this. So that's the personal reason. I just think it's a really great cause, and I meet great people. Like, this is only like a fraction of my team. We've had about 17 people that wandered in and out housewares, because as you can see, it's a huge undertaking. We are still pricing items today. But I think it's a really good cause, and yes, I want to keep coming back as long as I'm physically able to. Yeah.
That's outstanding. And, from Cancer Support Community and St. Luke's, thank you for volunteering. Thank you to the part of the team that's here, and for the other members of the Housewares team, as well as all the volunteers for this event. Thank you so much for coming out. And just real quick, just tell the folks at home a couple of the items here that they can obtain.
Oh, wow. We have quite a variety, from basic kitchen supplies. We got Corningware. We can go up to Waterford Crystal and Lennox. We have a lot of appliances that we eyeball, and we're like, nope, we can't buy. And then we got a lot of cookbooks. But we go from candles to lamps to figurines to Christmas. It's anything you want to put in your house, from functional to decorative to just for the fun of it. Really some beautiful items, especially in our fart. We got china there that is really very nice. We got some figurines that are good. We have antiques. We have, silver, sterling silver, it's just a little bit of everything. You really got to walk through slowly and find your item.
So there's a good piece of advice. If you're going to come out to Macungie for the 50th anniversary of the Boutique for Hope, walk slowly through so you don't miss anything. And definitely in the houseware section, having walked through this a couple of times, there's something for everybody. If you're just moving out on your own, this is a great place to come, because you can get there's a couple starter pots and pans here. You can get your coffee maker. There's a couple Keurigs here. For me, it's the espresso machines. That's my bread and butter. But, as was mentioned, from the fine china to just some other flatware, you can get everything you might need. And hey, if you're a china collector, you can put it in the cabinet. If you're afraid you might break it, there's stuff here for you too. So thank you, ladies, for your time, your dedication, for volunteering for this event. And we look forward to seeing you at the 50th anniversary of the Boutique for Hope.
Thank you for watching Cancer Support Community Greater Lehigh Valley TV. Join us next Tuesday at 9 p.m. for another great episode of CSCGLV TV right here on CWTAP. CWTAP and White Eagle Marketing attest that the opinions and offers expressed on the individual programs broadcast on the station are those of the participants only, and not necessarily those of the staff, management, or ownership of CWTAP or White Eagle Marketing.